Now I know what's real, what's fake. Rather sleep than stay awake.
Oh, look. It's a picture I took of you the first time I ever came here. Ah, look at you, so young and happy. Where did the years go?
Grab the knife, 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 grab the
A train goes by every morning and night at 8 o'clock. Never early, never late. Give your ticket to the conductor quickly and be on your way. It's better to be fast. If you fumble for your ticket for too long, the conductor may let you off early as revenge. And trust me, you don't want to do that. As for the train ride, enjoy the scenery. My favorite sights are the pink clouds and the waterfall trees. If you see eyes looking at you, ignore them. They're purely watching. They won't harm you as long as you're on the train. Rumor has it that the eyes belong to those who didn't get off at the right stop. If you see someone covering their face with a newspaper, move seats immediately. Most likely it's one of the eyeless visitors trying to reclaim their eyes. Make sure you have your train ticket with you. Hold on to it tightly. Don't get off too early or too late, only at your designated stop. And as always, don't forget your watch. Enjoy the ride.
Hello, I'm Jack. Do you like secret stuff? Yeah! You feel the stuff I gave you wasn't enough?
Well, good news, baby! What?
Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
No! I'm with the science team!
Wake up.
Is it dead?
No, it's breathing.
Oh, it's waking up.
Hello, are you lost? You are in a parking lot.
I could ask you the same question.
Your face, it's different. My name is Halo.
Mine is Poppy.
What a pretty name.
Do you want us to walk you back home?
Poppy, I don't think they belong in this world. You have nowhere to go, don't you?
Let's bring them back home.
You will share a room with Dose. She doesn't really talk. So if she doesn't talk to you, it's not because she hates you. Good night, you two. It's getting late.
Household rules. Rule number 1. Your childhood room will always be the safest place in this home. Rule number 2. When leaving any room on the second floor, make sure to close the door behind you. You must do this without exception. Rule number 3. Do not touch the stairwell painting. The paint never seems to fully dry. Rule number 4. At times, a strange suitcase will appear at random points in the house. Do not touch the contents inside. It is always a trap. Rule number 5, only use the downstairs corner bathroom before 7 p.m. After then, the mirror will try to deceive you. Rule number 6, count every door in this home at the beginning and end of each day. If you come across a door you do not remember counting, do not enter it. Household Rules Part 2. Rule number 7, take your prescribed medication every morning. A happy day starts with a healthy mind. Rule number 8, clean up after yourself. We have an ant problem. Rule number 9, when taking the spiral steps to the 3rd floor storage room, do not look up. Rule number 10, the phone in the downstairs lounge will only ever ring between 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. Do not answer it. It is not for you. Number 11, shut the piano before bedtime. Number 12, when tasked with polishing mother's antiques, avoid looking at them directly. And lastly, see this mirror in the downstairs lounge? Say you're alone and standing in front of it. In the reflection, how many people would you see? Remember, if you are by yourself, the answer should always be 1. Household Rules, Part 3. Rule number 14, although these flowers are plastic, please water them daily. Rule number 15, avoid using the jacuzzi room. The heating system will malfunction. It cannot be fixed. Number 16, make sure to knock 3 times before entering the pool house. The guests in there don't really seem to leave. Number 17, never stand directly under the chandelier. Also, do not turn it on between the hours of 1 to 4 a.m. The light will disturb the guests. 18, in your old room there is a storage compartment under the bed. Remember, do not use it to store anything that you would not be willing to part with. 19, before bedtime, place your slippers in an asymmetrical way like so. Grandmother says this will help you run faster in your dreams. 20, checking under the bed will not help you. Household Rules Part 4. 21. Do not turn on the fan in grandmother's room. 22. You may observe this painting only from an angle. Do not stand parallel to the canvas. 23. This is the shoe closet and this is the wine cellar. Be wary of your step. These doors have a tendency to switch. And 24. Only go down to the wine cellar past dark. It is one of the few places in this house that grow calmer at night. 25. While your room is the safest place in this house, there is no guarantee you will be safe from yourself. 26. Leave your room for at least 3 hours a day. Sunlight is good for you. 27. On sunny days like this, politeness is a plus. If you see them waving at you, you must wave back. And 28. If you crawl inside the stairwell storage compartment and turn right, you will stumble across a tiny secret room in which the walls are covered with crayon drawings. Do not attempt to erase or clean those marks. They worked very hard on them. Household Rules Part 5. 30. On occasions, mother will tell you to prepare a mattress on the 3rd floor. This only occurs when there are too many guests already in the main house. 31. At times you may think you hear voices coming out of these vents, but remember, nothing they say is trustworthy. 32. Set constant alarms for yourself throughout the day. These ringtones will help you distinguish real life from your dreams. 33. If you ever hear knocking at your bedroom door, especially past dark, do not open it. Your mother would just call out to you. She does not knock. 34. Stop trying to convince your parents that there is something wrong with the house. Talking about it will just make them angrier. 35. If you wake up in the middle of the night to the sound of running water, it is not a dream. It means that they found their way inside your room. Keep your eyes closed, and you will be okay. Household Rules Part 6. Rule number 36. Understand that at times, you are the unreliable narrator. Rule number 37. Dead bees appear throughout this house. When disposing of them, do so respectfully. Rule number 38. When walking up the stairs alone, if you think you hear more than one pair of footsteps, run. Rule number 39. Before driving out of the garage, make sure to check your back seat. The last thing you would want is to carry an extra, uninvited passenger outdoors. Rule number 40. It is constantly either too hot or freezing. Tweaking with the thermometer doesn't help. And lastly, if this house inexplicably gives you a sense of deja vu, or you think you may have seen it before, it could be because you have. Household Rules Part 7. Rule number 41. Avoid any spots in this house that appear to fall on a spatial alignment. 42. At times, you may think you see miscellaneous clusters resemblant of mannequin parts. While they usually remain downstairs, it is important that you do not acknowledge their existence. 43. Make a mental note of where important objects are placed, such as your shoes or keys. 44. The measurements of this location's inside dimensions are impossible. This is also one of the few doors in this entire house that will at times disappear. Anything or anyone stuck inside during a vanishing will not come back the same. 45. When a cluster begins appearing upstairs, it is a sign that it has become hostile. In chance event, evacuate to an enclosed space with no more than one entry point. Household Rules 9. Long time no see. Since the end of summer, your childhood room is no longer the safest place in this home. Also, when going down the spiral staircase of the 3rd floor, always make sure to skip the 7th step. You might not hear the sound that it makes, but she most likely will. Also, it's probably a good idea to leave out some food for the guests living within the storage compartment. However, do not talk to them directly or even wave at them. They tend to make strange dietary demands. And lastly, in regards to the doodles you put up on your new bedroom wall, remember that no matter how nice they seem, do not give them their names. Household Rules 8. 46. Cut down on the number of iced coffees you drink in a day. Caffeine inhibits proper sleep. 47. Although the pool is rarely used, it must be maintained and cleaned weekly. 48. If you have forgotten to shut the piano before bedtime, do not panic. However, it is pertinent that you let it remain closed for at least 24 hours before using again. 49. There are going to be times in which you bizarrely wake up in rooms that you do not recall entering in the first place. Simply go back to sleep. You can expect to wake up normally back in your childhood room the second time around. Number 50. If and when you hear the sounds of birds chirping during abnormally early hours in the morning, stay a safe distance away from windows or doors. Do not look outside.
Top 10 ways to smear honey on your face. Cut your nails, do your makeup, and wake up late. Fill a bottle up with water and a soggy piece of fruit. Fill a workbook up with things you can do when you're stressed. But things are just a mess when you're feeling kind of anxious or like maybe depressed. I mean, maybe if you tried more. Maybe if you tried. Maybe if you took more vitamins, you would learn to live a fucking life. I'm not like that. I'm not coming back. I don't want it like that. Not like that. I'm not like that. It won't be okay. I don't want it like that. Not that way. Do drugs, have sex, tell your deepest, darkest secrets to your friends. Post cringe, buy guns. Are you done yet? Fuck, not enough. Cry a river, smash a cup, but it's never ever gonna be enough.
Welcome to Mother Glitch's house. Don't cry, she will hear. Don't try to contact her. She will find you. Hug the bears. Don't drink the coke. Don't take the trinkets.
This is the difference between kidcore
Hello,
and
I'm Jack.
weirdcore.
Do you like secret stuff? Yeah! You feel the stuff I gave you wasn't enough?
Well, good news,
And
baby.
this
What?
is Weirdcore.
Stuff you've never seen before.
How do I get it?
Pay for my cup of coffee and we'll talk about it.
Hey Dad, look what I drew. Is your child unimaginative and uninspired? Well, luckily for you, there's a solution. Imaginary Buddies is only a short call away. At Imaginary Buddies, we have a host of imaginary friends that can help your child become a better version of themselves. There are 3 wonderful imaginary friends you can choose from: Mr. Whiskers, Froggy, and of course, Earl. Froggy can easily help your child with their artistic expression, Mr. Whiskers helps your child improve their manners, while Earl tends to take care of anyone who might not be nice to your child. How's school been, champ? Are you still having problems with bullies? That's great. The dishes are clean, there's decent artwork on the walls, and your child is happy. Hey, Tommy, could you not be so loud? I'm trying to read. Hey, did you hear me? I'm trying to read, so stop that or go to your room. He's not being very nice to me. Who are you talking to? Go to your room. Go. Your own imaginary friend. Only $11.99. Call now.
It makes me happy that you're doing bad in life. You were always a terrible person. Sorry.
It's getting windy. Hey, where'd the sun go? Glow. Don't worry, it does that sometimes. In my rain suit. You are here. I literally have your address. Another creature has been captured. It looks like you're waking up now.
Your most Weirdcore edition. Your most undetailed mask. Your most detailed mask. Your favorite mask.
This is not real. It's just a dream. Please, please, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Pump it up, kitty. Just pump it up, kitty cat. Where you at? There you go. Put 2 paws on the floor, 2 in the air, and then just go. Kitty go, kitty go, kitty go. And just ride, kitty ride, kitty ride, kitty roll.
drawing the man from my nightmares. These are the first drawings I have of it. First one is from the day I first saw him. In the first nightmare I had with him, he had legs like an animal's, and he contorted my legs to be like a monster. He had horns that looked like spider's legs, and was over 8 feet tall. He had a cult of doctors and teachers helping him. I don't know if they were human. I saw him on a projector screen in a dark hospital or classroom. When he was near, I could hear these horrible musical sounds that didn't make any sense.
You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong.